Hello everyone. On yesterday, I posted that the Nutro Ultra Small Breed Puppy is being discontinued, and I promised you all that I would go live today to give you Yorkies of Houston recommendation on which puppy food you should use since the Nutro Small Breed Puppy is no longer available. So I'm gonna start off by introducing myself. My name is Ekiria Collins, and I'm the owner of Yorkies of Houston. Some of you know me very well, and some of you I haven't had the pleasure of meeting because you've met with some of our other employees. So good evening. I hope you all have had a wonderful weekend. This live will not be very long. I just don't want anyone to panic. We've been getting phone calls and text messages that you all cannot find the food. We also provide this food in our puppy package, and so we've been knowing for about 2 weeks now that the food has been discontinued, but I want to diligently do my research to find out why it was discontinued and then decide on what we will recommend. We do not work for Nutro. We don't get any benefits from Nutro. Nutro doesn't pay us to be a spokesperson. We are just giving you my recommendation based on what we have tried over the years. Just a little bit about me. I have been breeding Yorkshire Terriers for the past 12 years. I was raised with breeding dogs and taking care of dogs, and so we have lots of experience in taking care of our fur babies, and we just want to make sure that you're giving your fur baby the best food possible. Hi, Michelle. And so I'm just on here giving an update on what food that we recommend for your puppies. And so most breeders, when you buy a dog, they'll give you like a Ziploc bag of puppy food, dog food. Well, at Yorkies of Houston, we actually give you a 4-pound bag of dog food that usually will last you about 2 months if you follow the food guidelines. And so we used to give the Nutro Ultra Small Breed Puppy. So you see we're on our last bag of it. It's almost gone, but this has been discontinued. One of the reasons why we like Nutro is because it's no GMO. And we know about GMO. It's been a big talk in the news this past couple of years. And so we definitely don't want anything that's genetically modified in our bodies, and we don't want you to put that in your dog's bodies as well. All of our dogs are investments. We treat them as human beings, as people, and we want them to live a very long time. My oldest are 12 and a half years old, and if you ever meet them or had the pleasure of meeting them, they act very young. They have no health issues. They go get their annual vaccinations, no sick visits, and so we believe it's because of what we invest into their bodies. And so since this small breed puppy is no longer available, then my recommendation is that we go back to just the Nutro Ultra puppy version. And so some people say, well, why Nutro Ultra? So we've tried other dog foods over the years. When we first purchased our dogs, our original dogs, they came with Eukanuba. And as a healthcare professional, I always read labels. And so Eukanuba, at that time, the first ingredient was corn. And we knew that that wasn't what we wanted to feed our dogs. Plus, the poop, also, the consistency was different. And so we did our research, and we decided to go with the Nutro back then. At that time, Nutro was not making a small breed puppy. They only had the regular Nutro puppy, which is what we're going back to. And this is only for dogs under a year old. If your dog is over a year old already, you need to switch to the adult version. So, and we know there are other dog foods out there that you might prefer. So I'm not saying that you have to feed Nutro. But if you're going to choose Nutro, Nutro comes in 3 different levels. They have an Ultra, they have a basic version. And so we prefer the Ultra because it has the added vitamins already in it. If you have your dog on a different food and it's working for them, then great. But as long as you're not in our breeding program, because if you're in our breeding program, we have mandatory guidelines of the food that you have to feed, and we'll talk about that in our breeders group after this live is over. But in general, because this is our Yorkies of Houston alumni group, so that means you purchased a Yorkie from us or you're considering purchasing a Yorkie from us, we highly recommend the Nutro Ultra Puppy because it has added vitamins already. The biggest difference is kibble size. So with the small breed puppy, the small breed puppy had a smaller kibble size. I'm going to move my camera so you can see. It had smaller kibs, and the regular puppy, the kibs are bigger. That's the major difference. So if you feel like your dog's teeth are so small that they can't eat the bigger kib, that's why we will give you out the smaller breed puppy. But now that's no longer available. the bigger kib is available, you also have to adjust the amount that you feed. So each dog food has guidelines, which most people ignore. But you really need to read these guidelines because a lot of you are overfeeding your dogs. And then y'all end up saying, oh, you know, you sold me a teacup, but now it's a standard. Well, actually, no, you overfed your dog. So make sure you take the time to read the guidelines. And these guidelines are per day. So, for example, when you first take home a newborn puppy from us, let's say, you know, we give them out at 8 weeks now, they really should only be eating like 3/4 cup per day. That's not per feeding. So that means you're going to have to divide that into 3 different feedings in order to make sure that they are not being overfed. And so there will be a different amount of food that you'll feed because of the kibble size from transitioning. You also want to mix the 2 foods together so that you can transition properly and you won't disturb your puppy's stomach, upset their stomach. So you always want to mix whatever leftover food you have with the new food. Also, we do sometimes have the smaller puppies that some people call micro. And if you feel like they can't eat the bigger kib, Nutro still makes a small breed, just regular essential. Remember I told you Nutro makes different lines of food. So the essential is just the basic food. It's very clean. They only have 3 products in it, which is chicken, brown rice, and sweet potatoes. That's it. But it is going to be in a small breed, smaller kibble size. But with this one, I highly recommend you add a vitamin because there's no vitamin in the essential. So you will have to give your puppy a daily vitamin along with the smaller kib if that's what you want to go with. So we carry all 3 here at Yorkies of Houston and Amazing Paws Boutique. We also highly recommend that you use Chewy.com and they will deliver it to your door within 2 to 3 days to purchase your food versus the box stores like PetSmart and Petco. And you can get it at a cheaper price. So I said I wasn't going to take up much of your time. Just wanted to let y'all know, don't be anxious about the difference in not finding the small breed puppy. That you can use the Nutro Ultra Puppy version because that version has been out a lot longer anyways. I did try to do my research to find out why Nutro stopped making the small breed puppy. There's nothing out there. I researched. I even went on their Facebook page. They haven't posted it since April, actually. And I called, and so the only answer they gave me is that they decided to discontinue. And I just believe it's because it was more expensive, so people wasn't buying it as much. So maybe you know, the puppy version sells a lot more because, you know, different types of dogs can eat the puppy version versus the small breed version. But like I said, we were on a puppy version 12 years ago. It works. We do what works best for us. We have tried other brands like Blue Buffalo, and my dog's coats, actually the hair started coming out in plugs, and their coats also were not as shiny. So I'm from the motto, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So my dogs do great on Nutro Ultra. They've been doing great on it for the last 12 years. So I'm going to stick with the Nutro Ultra Puppy for our puppies that are a year or less. And then if they're over a year, they need to be on the adult version. Because what ends up happening is a lot of you keep your dogs on the puppy and then they gain weight because the puppy food has a higher calorie count for growing puppies because they're more active. Once they become an adult, they change the formula. But if you don't change the formula, then you end up with a very obese dog. So I can get into that in another live in the future, but I just want this one to be very quick to take away your anxieties about not being able to find the small breed puppy. You can use the Nutro Ultra Puppy version. Just adjust the amount that you're feeding based on the guideline on the side of the bag. And if you have any additional questions, feel free to call our staff. Our number is 713-391-8303. You can call, text us, or email us. I also want to let you all know about some different specials we have coming up. This month, because of Amazon Prime Day, a lot of retailers have decided to do Black Friday in July. So we hopped on that as well, and we had our very first special this past weekend, and we decided to extend it for the rest of July. So up until next weekend, we'll actually be having $250 off of deposits for our August litter. litters. And we do have puppies coming up in August. First week in August, we have a litter going home, which is like August 2nd. We have another litter going home August 17th, and then on August 31st. So we've been really, really busy. We also are doing $250 off of our current puppies that are on the website. And, you know, we don't have sales very often, so I recommend that if you're interested in getting a new fur baby, take advantage of these sales. Make sure that you tell a friend or a family member, coworker. We do still have our referral program, so you'll still get your referral bonus. And then we also have our loyalty program. So if you're buying more than one puppy, you can have both discounts. You can have the $250 off, or in addition to your loyalty discount of additional $100 off for buying a second puppy from us. So we're really excited about everything that's going on with Yorkies of Houston. I have a lot of educational videos I have posted to our YouTube channel. Please make sure you subscribe to Yorkies of Houston /Amazing Paws on YouTube. And you can see way more educational videos that go into depth about vitamins, potty pads, airplane approved bags. There's a whole lot of stuff that you'll need to know, especially people who are just getting puppies for the first time. So make sure you subscribe to that. We also have a few of those videos on our website, www.yorkiesofhouston.com, and it's under the tab called Education for right now. I'm thinking about changing that tab name to FAQ, but it'll be under one of those. And of course, we're always here to answer your questions as you raise your puppy, because we know that things may come up, and we don't want you to have any anxiety. So it's our goal to do life with you. So as your puppy grows and matures, and you have questions, please feel free to give us a call. But make sure that you are feeding your puppy nutritional food. Grocery store dog food is not, it's like eating McDonald's every day, feeding your child McDonald's every day. It's not nutritious. Make sure you look at the ingredients on the bag, and then, you know, that's when you'll start having a lot of problems with your dog, when you start changing the dog food up, even a lot of food that the vets recommend. The veterinarians actually get kickbacks from a lot of the food that they carry in their offices. They get money per bag that's sold. So just because your vet has something in the office doesn't mean that it's good for your dog. You definitely want to do your own research and see what those ingredients are. For example, Hill Science. All vet offices, most of them carry Hill Science. Well, the first ingredient used to be corn. I'm not sure what it is now, but just because it's at the vet doesn't mean that it's the best thing for your dog. So you definitely want to make sure that you look into that and do your research. And again, we're not getting paid from Nutro. I'm just telling you what has worked for us over the years. And I hope this video has been educational for you. And please like, share, and call us if you need us. And y'all have a great week coming up. Take care. Bye-bye.